Good morning, traders. Welcome to the channel. My name is Justice, and we are here, right? And I'm alone. So, but this is also a test. At the same time, it is an update, right? And I see it's lagging. Yeah, that's what the test is about. So just give me a second. Let's see. I just want to check if I'm audible. I think my audio might be better. That's what I think. I think my audio might be better. I wanted to improve my quality so I can give you at least seven. I was giving 720, but I was hoping to give you at least about 1080. I'm seeing 1080 is also not an option here right now. So I see there's no need for me to actually strain the stream this much. You give me a second. I just want to check if I'm audible. Okay. So I'm downgraded after the stream. I don't see it bad, right? I don't think it's okay. It is. It is. That's what I'll say. And I know what's up. I know what it is. I know what exactly what it is that's doing this. But it's okay. I will improve on that. Update with my Bulenox accounts. I only managed to activate them earlier today. So yeah, I only managed to activate them only today. Activate one. Let me say. So, let me just remove the. I am now lagging. I'm seeing I'm lagging. Let me stop this whole thing. Okay, so I am testing now to see if this is much better, right? I want to see if this one's much better. I think it might be back. I downgraded on my. I just removed it from being 60 frames, right, to at least about. Yeah, I put it down from 60 frames to something to 30 frames. So I want to see now if this is better, if this is okay. Just to test again, just give me a second. Okay, it's better. So guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Justice, and we are live on YouTube, right? Currently, we're just using YouTube, and we trade everything here. We trade gold, NASDAQ, US30. Well, not everything, but I would say maybe almost every asset class, at least maybe 70% of all the asset classes. Right, so in commodities we trade gold, in indices we trade NASDAQ, US30, and sometimes S&P, right, if they are setups. And then we also do trade currencies, right, top three, Euro, GBP, USD, and AUD, USD. That's what we trade, right? So I recently passed my account, right? I recently did pass my account. And yeah, Monday and Tuesday I didn't trade, right? Let's look at the calendar for this week. Monday and Tuesday I did not trade. So remember, nothing on this stream is financial advice. Everything you see on this stream is for entertainment purposes, and it is for educational purposes, right? Nothing here is there for you to take this as a financial advice. And also note that this is not, I'm not regulated, should I say. I'm not by any financial board or the FSCA, right? So again, that's just a disclaimer. Everything that you see on the stream, it is for educational purposes only. All right, so let's get back to the economic calendar. What do you see? With the economic calendar, we've got, that's our week theme, right? Monday with the Euro Bank. So I did not trade Monday, and Monday, for me, it was a resting day. Also yesterday, Tuesday, yeah. So remember the last CPI that we traded last month, right? Remember CPI comes once a month, all right? Or at least USD CPI comes once a month. Let me say that. The last USD CPI that came, what happened is we were going well, right? I mean, Monday, in fact, it was on a Wednesday. Monday, we did well. Tuesday, we did well. Wednesday, we had the market. Wednesday, that's when CPI was. Wednesday, London, we did well. And then New York was the one where we got that manipulation that took place. And this is real manipulation. It's not the manipulation that you learn from ICT. You know, this is manipulation where you can see the market makers, or the ones in charge, clearly press the button, right? And you see price just impulsively move. And this was not even on CPI. This was about 20 minutes before the actual time of CPI, and we had an impulsive move. So, and that made me lose my account, and not just lose my account. In fact, I hit my daily drawdown for that day, but not just hit my daily drawdown, but it made me, it played around in my mind, right? It played around with my psychology and mental, right? So what did I end up doing? I put a hard rule for myself, and I said, on big days like CPI, NFP, or FOMC, I am no longer trading those days. I do not care what happens, but I'm no longer trading those days, right? So what does that mean now if I'm no longer going to be trading those days? It actually means that, I had to look at my trading strategy, my trading plan, and say, okay, if I can remove 3 days out of the 21, 22 trading days that we have of the week, can I still remain profitable? Yes, I can, right? Remember, I'm removing both an equal 50-50, a winner or a loser. So I can be still profitable, right? I don't need those days for me to be successful, for me to be able to succeed, right? So that's the thing I had to make peace with. So I did end up making peace with that. And then last NFP, I did not trade. The last 2 NFPs, in fact, I did not trade. I was watching them, but I did not trade. In fact, I actually want to do better by not even watching them at all. Just not even booking that day as a free day, a day where I can spend time with my family, a day where I can spend time with my friends, or I can actually edit, because I've been, or program, right? There's quite a few things that you should actually have. Don't just have trading as what you got on your cup of tea. Have something else, right? Yes, trading may be the pap, right? But, or the meat, or both, but have a bit of soup, have a bit of veggies, which is something else, right? In fact, trading can't be both the pap and the meat. Trading can be your pap, and then the meat can be your family, and then I'm putting in hierarchy. So meaning, if you have to choose between eating pap or meat, I know we all choose to eat meat before we pick pap, right? Instead of just having pap alone, you can't have pap alone. You can, but if you had the choice between pap and meat, you have meat first and then pap. So meat being family, pap being trading, which is your work, and then the soup, let that be maybe your hobby or anything else, a skill that you're learning that's outside of both of these two. And then the plate is God. right? The plate that's carrying all of these things is God. So yeah, that's what I've chose to do, right? I've chose to like focus on the other things when it comes to what do you call it? When it comes to these high economic events. So hence I did not trade on CPI, or we didn't even see anything of mine there on CPI. I'm going to become better with communicating this through, especially on Twitter. Or in Twitter, I feel like that's where I'm actually comfortable more. But again, I'll also extend to TikTok, as you can see my handles below there. And so, big 3 days I don't trade. I don't trade CPI, I don't trade FOMC, and I don't trade. And the FOMC I'm talking about the high economic, the red folder. Well, they're both red folders, but the one with the speech, right? The one that at half past we've got a statement. No, at half past we've got a speech. No, at half past we've got a statement, and then no, 8 o'clock we've got a speech, and then at half past we've got a statement, or is it vice versa? But that one where we've got 2 FOMC minutes and the statement, that's the one we don't partake of, right? The day we don't trade the day, but the one that's just one economic event that you see, we do trade on that day. So cool. Then so NFP, CPI, and that big FOMC. So cool. That's only on USD. If it's anything else, if it's on GBP or if it's on Euro, that doesn't matter. We trade those days. We do trade those days. We actually look forward to those days, right? Cool. So today we've got core PPI. Core PPI is like the lower twin to CPI. I mean, it's an interesting day to actually trade that. So we are actually looking forward to today. We're GBP USD. GBP news CPI today. So we're gonna go through that. We're just scanning through to see how London was, because time has actually moved now, and by New York, I'm hoping that both accounts would have reflected right. I had to reset the challenge that I was trading here, but the funded account, the master account, I paid for it only now, and those guys only go online about from 9 Eastern time, right? 9 a.m. Eastern time. So sharp. Then on so today there's a lot of red folders. So meaning we should expect juice in the market. So what does this mean? There's juice in the market. Expect movement. Doesn't mean that a day where there's no like Monday, there's no Monday. I actually there was good setups, which I was actually saying, all right. But it doesn't mean that there won't be. The market will move. And then Thursday we've got our core retail sales. Friday we've got nothing. So Friday, if we do, in fact, I'll be there throughout the whole week. I did not trade Monday and Tuesday, so I'm going to be here Wednesday today, and then Thursday and Friday as well. So that's that. Let's now look at what the market had for, or how has it been going this week? Let's do this here. I hope it's not lagging. Looks like it's seamless. Okay, I think what's lagging maybe the. Let me just close this tab here. Yeah, guys, Chrome all of a sudden now takes. It's like huge. I hope it's not lagging. I just hope it's not lagging at all. Looks like it's fine. The only thing that's lagging now it's the scrolling text. Let me see if I can refresh it here. Okay, I think it's fine now. Hope. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. So, for today, it looks like we had a pullback here, go up. I don't know if we would have a setup here, and also this here. This is gold. So what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna what our previous day looked. That is our previous daily open right there. Right, and then our today's opens around here somewhere. Is it? Yeah, it's there. Okay, so we can see that's our previous daily high. Can I press that? I did not. Okay, cool. So that's our previous daily high there, right? So having our previous daily high there, and then our previous daily low, we have it just about somewhere. So what are we seeing here? We are inside yesterday's range, right? So like we are inside yesterday's range. We actually ranging. We're not ranging, but we're inside yesterday's range, and we are also in a trendish kind of, right? Like we are kind of like trending, and in fact we are trending. We are in a trend of some sort here. So what's the objective here? Are we rebalancing this structure here, right? So if we are like rebalancing this so we can drop, or are we doing this here so we can actually go take out that high there? These are some of the things that you have to actually look at, right? And ask yourself, are we rebalancing or are we taking out a high or a low or a swing point of some sort? And the closest swing point that we have inside this range, it's this guy, yeah, right? So what would be interesting is if price does actually take out this high, and then maybe we can drop after that. That wouldn't be a bad of an interest of some sort, right? Just from what we are just looking at here. This is just from what we're looking at here. So if we go inside this here, we can see that we actually went inside this. This is the liquidity void that we have. An objective is to fill it, and we have fill it. We're about to fill it. Even if we do fill it, we can even go beyond it, right? We don't necessarily need to. We don't necessarily need to just fill it and turn around. We can actually fill it and go up, or we can fill it and then retrace again, which then supports what we were talking about earlier on, right? Like, are we just retracing, or are we going to take out a high low, which is the high we were actually talking about. So, see the 4 hour. Okay. Yeah, we've got objective. Oh, we've got a potential. I'm seeing price potentially going to take it. I think it's that high there, if I stand be corrected, yeah. Just looking at how price is here. So, go on the hour. Yeah. So we have to just have a look at if price potentially can come in here and go up. For this is not for New York. We're now looking for New York to see if New York has something, right? So we are trying to see here if New York actually has something. So we do have this here. Let's put our. So all of this we just got from just looking at current data and also understanding that we're in a range, right? We are like in a range of some sort. We're in a previous quarter range, which is in this quarter instance is our day. Okay, so let's look at what London did, right, and what Asia did, and what we can potentially expect for New York, right? We can actually look with something. No, I actually put that wrong date. You know why I put 18 Sunday? Because I'm feeling like it's a Monday. Because today is my first trading day of the week. And that is the wrong guy there. It's actually here. It's actually the previous 18, the previous day. And still, we were not off with our analysis. Our analysis is still spot on. Yeah. Because I'm here thinking it's It's on Monday. Well, it's actually a Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's actually a Wednesday. Excuse me. So I hope my audio is much better. I was working on that as well. Like I said, guys, it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. That's with in everything that we do. It's about starting. I think I'm loving that motto, or I'm loving that movement of it's only gonna get better, because if you look at how we started, look at where we are now, and where we are actually going towards, it shows that there is some sort of progress, right? So it's only going to get better. The thing is, you should start with whatever it is that you want to do. Just start, and what's going to happen is it's going to get better. You're just going to improve. So I see the audio. The audio is much better. It's much clearer, and yeah, it's only going to get better for sure. So we are looking at now. This gives me like motivation just to do what you gotta do, even if I feel like I'm not spiritually inclined or become better. Um, just start and improve your way up, right? Same thing with trading. Just start and work your way up, right? Lose your way up. That's what the famous this also got from the podcast Reese podcast, right? The CEO of McDonald's, when they asked him, "How did you succeed, or how did you manage to get to where you are?" and he responded by saying, "I failed my way up." And that this was by Randall Howell, I think, who was being interviewed by Reese, when you mentioned that him sustaining you being present as you do things. There's a lot to take from that. That's probably one of my favorite podcasts, if not the top two so far. That podcast is actually nice. It's actually, I don't know, I'm gravitating to podcasts or to mentors or to trading icons that have been the old people, like old folks, right? Old, I don't mean old people in a disrespectful way, but I mean it like as in people who have been in the industry for a while now, right? Like people you probably won't know, people you won't see on your social media trending or posting and all that. But I am gravitating towards people who have taken trading more professionally, right? Who have taken trading more professionally, which is what I actually aspire to do, to change the view SA has with when it comes to trading, right? So it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. So what are we seeing here? London is above Asia, and Asia was trendy as well, right? You can see we opened there, we closed above there, ranging more but trendy. So today looks like a promising day, and we could have potential setups, right? We can actually have potential setups. Guys, again, if you're new to the channel, don't be shy, subscribe, and like the video. I mean, we are at 67. We are going up slowly, but we are moving, right? We are going up slowly, but we are moving. And also, the channel is sponsored by Hot Seat Society, right? Yeah, I hope that's it. Yeah, I hope that's about it. Yeah. So you'll see more videos there on the channel too. So okay. So gold wasn't that bad. If by New York, we're not taking this high. Whatever setup that we'll be looking forward to will be something that pulls back, and then we're in. Fine, not with the objective to arrive here, but that should be TP2, shouldn't be TP1, right? That should be TP2 in New York. And price, guys, it's important to respect price and to also respect time. Trade in the times that you've spent time on, right? Remember, again, anything you see on the channel is not financial advice, right? So yeah, that's the only thing we could kind of look forward to if price by New York we're not reached here. If by New York we've arrived here, then in New York I'm expecting potential sales around here, but we need to see more. All right, this is just from looking here, right? This is just from looking for it. Bracket. That's what we have. So London, let's see if there's anything we might have missed out on. Wow. Yeah, London, the wires are set up. The wires are set up. I would have loved to be part of a setup here. Oh, that's not bad though, it's okay. It's alright, it's alright. Yeah, we did have a nice clean setup, and then we ended up going up. So it's okay. I'd love maybe to be part of this potential area. We can reacted here and then go up or something like that. That's fine. I'm just going to document that after here. And then we're about to hit our no trade zone now, so there's nothing else we can look forward to. So we're for New York, and then we see if we're going to get our setup. And then if we do get our setup, that'll be good. That'll be good. We won't have to worry much about that then. As we called, I'm going to end the stream soon. I just want to, this was a test, and I don't like this thing here, that this thing it's shaking, so I'll find a way to improve on that, right? I will find a way to improve on that browser thing that's acting up. So also, guys, there's also a discount with Bulenox. It's ending to, no, what's the date? 16th. It's ending on the 17th. It's ending to, no, on the 18th. It's ending the day after tomorrow. So take advantage of that deal. Take advantage of the deal. I think it's actually a good deal, right? Yeah. We will go to what's this guy? This is NASDAQ. NASDAQ, we're just gonna quickly browse through. This is the last time I think we traded live here, so I'm just gonna go close that. I've got two charts, guys. I've got two charts. I've got this chart, and I've got another chart on my left side here. This chart is where I do my thorough analysis, right? Where I go deeper in detail, and I execute on this. There's another, in fact, there's three screens. There's this one. There's one here that's managing the OBS, and then there's another one here that's I'm analyzing on. So the one I'm managing the OBS, I also execute on it as well. And then, in fact, it's actually it's three screens, but two on one computer and one on another computer. So I've got a desktop on this side, and I've got a normal PC on the other side. Okay. So it looks like it's interesting. Yeah, we are retracing. We've got this fair value gap here. See if we've got this fair value gap here. Are we then going to look forward maybe to start selling, or what's objective, right? It doesn't look, it looks actually interesting. So here we retraced, we went up, we came and broke structure here, we left this gap. So we're going to see if we're going to sell. We are actually what? Okay. Potential sell I'm seeing here is from where we are here, around here. So we can actually go down. We've got an order block, so we can actually go down which is interesting. So I'm just going to put this order block. We'll put this line around here, and then we go send the 5 minutes. Yeah, if we are going to sell, selling opportunities potentially from here to go down. That's what we're seeing. Otherwise, if we don't sell from where we are here, let's see something. If we don't sell from where we are here, we can expect price to okay. Yeah, if we don't sell from where we are, we can just we can go and take out the high, and then after taking out this high, we can then start looking for sales, right? But we need to actually go deeper in detail. We're not going to do this here now. We'll do this. Let's leave some for New York, right? Let's leave some for New York. But thank you for joining. This is just the objective of this was just to make this short and make sure that we just to show that we are back. And let's just see if Bulenox has responded here with my payment. And then accounts now, it has not. So one of them has been. That's fine, but the other one is not. So I think that one, I'm hoping my master account is good today. But if it doesn't, it's okay. I just need to go with the flow, right? So we will talk. See you in New York. Thank you for again joining excuse me, for the stream. And don't be shy. Subscribe, guys.